What you need to be able to cook a steak. And yeah, first things first, a plate or cutting board, something like that will work. Second, you're gonna need a steak, of course, which I'll take out here. You can throw this away. And then you'll need a fork, a knife, of course, for later. Tongs or the fork will be good for grilling. Either one, whichever you have. If you don't have this preferably, but if you don't, fork works perfectly fine. And then seasoning, of course. You'll need, I use salt and pepper. The salt I have is just an H-E-B brand sea salt. Pretty simple. And yeah, I'm gonna go turn on the grill now. First thing I do is turn on the grill and get it nice and warm so it's ready to cook. Now that the grill is turned on, I'm going to talk about the utensils and things you need. So this is tongs for grilling tongs. You can get them at HB, probably some gas stations, Academy, Costco. Yeah, you can find those many places. Fork, knives, y'all I'm sure have. Salt and pepper, I think I got both at HEB. This is HEB brand, so I for sure got it there. Salt, you can probably get it anywhere, any grocery store. And then the most important part is a steak, of course. I got this at Costco. I think you can get it at any grocery store, HEB, wherever you like, Walmart. Yeah. Okay, first thing, and maybe the most important, is seasoning it. I like salt and pepper. You can use whatever you want. If you like something else, preference, then like whatever you like. I like just to get a good amount of salt. And then get some pepper. And just get a good even thin layer. This helps with a little bit, get a little good sear. And pat it if you want, and then flip it and do the other side and grab the salt. Get it as much as you want, preferably. And then more pepper on this side. And this is, of course, on how you like it, on how salty or peppery you want it, or whatever seasoning you have. And now I'm just gonna wait for the grill to heat up, and then we'll go outside and grill it. So now that it is at like 400 degrees, I'm gonna open it up and grab the steak. I'm trying to toss it on there for 2-3 minutes, and I'll come back and flip it. Now it's been about 2 minutes, so I'm gonna check on it and see. Now that I like to sear, I'll flip it for another 2 minutes, and that'll be ready. It's been 2 minutes, time to check on it. Looks good. I'll throw it on here and let it rest for about 10-ish minutes, and it'll be ready to eat. Okay, now that the steak has rested for about 10 minutes, it's ready to cut. So I'm just gonna cut around the ribeye. Like there's this piece, which is the eye of the ribeye. And then this is the outside of it. I don't really know what it's called. And then I like to cut these into pieces. And cutting against the grain. And then here, you gotta look where the grain is going so you know where to cut. You wanna cut against it so it's more tender. So I figure out, and going this way, so I'm just gonna cut the long way. Just gonna cut it into long strips. And now that I finished cutting it, and that is perfection right here.